Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Sunbreak. Today, I'm going to be trying Greatsword, probably the single weapon that I imagine I will struggle with the most. I made this weapon because I could, and because it fits with Frostcraft, but I don't want to mess with a set just yet. So I'm not going to have Frostcraft to work with. I should definitely change that though. Had this equipped for Hunting Horn. And it does nothing with Greatsword. And it's a level 4 slot. So I should equip anything else and it will be better. But I don't really know. I can probably guess a few things that are good, but like I assume Charger applies. I already have that equipped. Iron Wall's probably not vital, but you can block. This is probably it probably does something. For now, I'll just do jumping, because I'm gonna be doing relative to like this gear. I'm gonna be doing low tier monsters, just because I don't think I will be able to use this well at all. I'll probably do this one, a Grand Gesture. It should unlock a new gesture, guess, and maybe the Garangolm. I'm definitely not doing an on-level anomaly quest because it would take probably 2 hours is my initial estimate. Because I really don't... Like there's... Maybe my impression is wrong, but I think the Greatsword is very specific. Like its attacks are, I believe, very simple, but hitting them correctly does not seem easy at all. Like, getting the true... If you want... I don't know if you should only go for true charge flashes on a downed monster. I don't know if you should always be hitting normal... Whether you should charge normal attacks, or if you should charge, tackle, charge to true charge slash as your primary damage. There's a lot of specificity and timing that I think it would probably take tens of hours to really get down. I mean, I imagine if you get it down in one game, it works acceptably in other installments, but like you need to know how monsters move to get hits in like more effectively than that. Like, you can... it's also a weird timing. And, like, you have to know the range. And I guess that was Powder Mantle there, is what made that distinct. Then there's also this other setup that I assume would work better for me, where you just go for these attacks more, and then you can then chain it into a... I have the guard on this one. Yeah, if it charged forward that could have maybe worked, but like, I imagine this is probably a more effective like style. The not purely based around charge slashes style, but it's not, I don't know, traditional, I'm pretty sure, is my impression. Like the traditional gameplay is all about the charge slashes, I think. And I wouldn't be surprised if the other style didn't show up in previous games or future games or anything. Like, I don't know enough about the weapon. I think it's a very awkward weapon when you haven't played it a ton, but admittedly, I actually think I also sort of felt the same about Switch Axe initially. Like, I think Switch Axe felt awkward when I first played it, so it could just be a matter of play it for 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 hours.
Are you ready? I'll show you no mercy.
And then you can get stuff properly planned
Wonderful work, my friend.
and know what you're doing. But as it stands, I really... Like, I don't know if I should be hitting those types of attacks primarily. I should be tackling through stuff like that, I believe. Because the tackle lets you
Thanks for the support. Wonderful work, my friend.
avoid stuff. Like, I don't know if I should be able to get out of that faster. But I think the tackle must be vital.
You're done for.
That was very satisfying with those last couple attacks. But like, I think the only reason those last attacks worked was because it was kind of constantly staggered. And like, it got staggered by a hip check.
Pardon my insolence.
Like, the big numbers are good. Big numbers are always good.
I shall put this to good use.
And like, I'm super over statted. Oh, there's too many skills and stuff. Like,
Let us move.
I think this is the Master Rank 3? Master Rank 2? Master Rank... It's either 2 or 4. I can't remember because it wasn't important. But like, I shouldn't have this much defense, this much attack. I shouldn't have this many skills maxed out. Like, the reality is that this is obviously going to be easy. No matter how poorly I play, it will go easily because it's easy monsters that are weak compared to where I am. Like, what is with that? Like, that, yeah, because it didn't hit a squishy part or a soft part because it hit the hands are not soft despite the fur. Oh, I actually thought it didn't do it that many times. Oops. Yeah, the timing on that...
It's up to something.
The timing on... follow-up charge slashes feels really awkward to me. Like, it feels way later than it I think it should be. Yeah, bad hit. I guess I can roll out of that. I wonder if tackling through damage is like the vital mechanic. Like, I wonder if it's super important. What, like, if that's what I really need to be figuring out properly. Eh. That was kind of goofy. I also don't like fighting here. I want to fight down here. Oh, actually, this is an even better place to fight.
After it! Run! An excellent opportunity!
I'm not using the wire bug moves at all. That's an extra added layer of complication that I'm going to kind of not worry about for now. Hunting Edge was up into a follow-up that can be charged. Yeah, what's with that? If I have a weapon out and roll an attack, I tackle into the tier 2 charge. So is that important? Maybe? Like, weapon out, roll, attack, except I pressed YB instead of, so roll, tackle, charge, tackle,
Some humans could learn from you.
and hit with that?
This is going to hurt!
That's kind of neat. Oops. Bad timing on that. Not quite close enough to hit the face on the first swing. Oops. Too slow on the charge start. Oops, that worked somehow. Can I keep painting? I can. That's kind of neat. If you really miss position, you can kind of save it. Actually, this is better to just cancel. Yeah, okay, way too slow to activate in that. Obviously, poor. Yeah, that should have hit me. I mean, if you get those hits, it's really quite good. I wonder how often it's, like, ideal to actually do, like, full charge, full charge, full charge. Like, whether there's time to do it on a down, or if you have to... Like, whether there's actually time for that. I don't know. And obviously, this is not a particularly representative hunt. Those were easy monsters that I'm overgeared for. Because tackling through attacks, unless it really reduces the damage taken by like 95%, is probably not that simple against like actual appropriate endgame monsters. Like, I can't imagine I'd be able to tackle through a Risen Volstrax's laser beam. Like, I imagine I would get blasted once and then die right after. Oops. I always forget. Until basically the last second. I mean, 10 minutes is pretty slow for a Master Rank 2 quest. It's over 1, it's over 2. Kinda wanna see what that is. I don't use gestures, but... Oh, it's over 1 and it's over 2. Not a single one called it's over 1, it's over 2. Oh, okay, so it's over in the sense of, oh, thank God it's over. Like, they're happy that it's over. Okay. It's kind of fun. I enjoy those.
Great to see you. Take a look at the quest list.
Wait. Okay, here's a quest to do. Like high rank 4 quest? High rank 5. I guess we'll do a high rank 5 quest real quick. I should eat. I won't consume a ticket, not that it really matters, but this should be real quick. A high rank 5 quest? It should be super quick.
The hunt is on.
I'm not even bother. So it should be like super trivial. What can I do to practice when hunting this? Because I want the switch skill in case it's interesting and important. Because there's a chance that this switch skill will add something that will help a lot. I should be using like a level appropriate weapon. Like I should craft. No, I 100% should have crafted a like low rarity greatsword. Because I also might need to craft a bunch of greatswords for the sake of a switch skill as well. Like I need to craft 8 or 10 greatswords to get one of the switch skills. So I definitely should have crafted a low tier
There it is.
switch, low tier greatsword for that. Oh, interesting. So if you get it to full charge and you tackle, you can't continue to tackle. What I should do is this.
Are you ready?
Okay, you can't spin that. That's good to know. I mean, obviously this is gonna be quick. And I really don't understand the timing on follow-up charging. Oh, that auto-triggered because I held it too long. I didn't get the actual timing. Oh, I pressed... I'm dumb. I just don't understand this. I'm just... It's so slow. Which is obviously the entire mechanic. It's all about it being super slow but hard hitting. Just give me the materials. Why did I not get hit there? I clearly got hit by a fruit, but it didn't do anything. Like, not even it didn't do a meaningful amount of damage, it just didn't do anything. Like, no damage, no flinch. I mean, this is very funny. No, can't mash there. I missed. And somehow that first hit didn't wake it up. That's a pretty fun number though. Over 3,000 because of the wake up extra damage.
I'll help myself, thank you.
I don't know if I have any reason to harvest a low rank Bishatin. Oh, wait, no, it's high rank, so it's still... Oh. I guess it was worth it because I've never gotten a Bishatin horn before. Or Bishnahorn Plus. That's pretty funny.
Revive my trusty weapon.
Yeah, I want to try to play it with this style, not the other attacking style, because I think it's probably better. Like that's what Greatsword is all about in my mind. Even if the other style works and is good, it's just sort of okay. It doesn't make you immune to paralysis. Makes sense. I don't like. It's such a challenge because I kind of want to see if I can. I couldn't. And I think it's theoretically possible. I just messed up. That not having any form of like super armor is kind of rough, huh? You get your true charge slash going and then it gets cancelled by a... Okay, that doesn't last long. The
Brace yourself.
I'm gonna... The tackles invuln unsurprisingly does not last very long. And I have to assume that
Some humans could learn from you.
earplugs are relatively common when you're not good at tackling through roars, which I'm not.
It's up to something.
Like, I'm even bad at using proper counters consistently on roars. I assume it's better to just drop it instead of trying to continue to tackle most of the time. If you're trying to tackle to hold the true charge slash, it's probably a bad idea 90% of the time. Is the only way to get up faster from the post true charge slash to roll?
It's all over for you.
Because it seems like you kind of need to, but maybe there's... Like, yeah, I don't think I could use that against like a Tigrex. Like these two hunts have been super easy because they're very basic, very low tier monsters. But I think even against a Rathian I would struggle a lot. Oh yeah, I didn't even grab the food. I should have at least grabbed the food. There's a lot of stuff to consider, but now I have another switch skill to look at real quick. Oh, I'm too slow. Like a quarter of a second too slow.
Another successful hunt.
I'm very happy with the choice of colors for the cat. Very blue. Oh, because I'm hidden behind the Bishatin's body. Rage slash. I feel like I've heard of that one. So this is probably a good one to have unlocked. Okay, so it's an alternative to true charged. Interesting. I should probably try it in some context. I should give that a chance. I'm gonna stick with charged slashes. I don't... It's probably good. I kind of don't like it though. From testing it on the training dummy. And neither of Power Sheath or the backslide am I likely to actually use properly, so... Sure. Let's go with that. I can do another couple event quests probably now. Simple event quests. Yes, another gesture to unlock. I'll do that one. There's some layered armor there. That'll be rough, I think, but I might... Oh, it's an arena quest. They're probably both at the same time. Yeah, I might end with that one. Layered armor, beaten to the punch. That one should be rough. So one more fairly simple one. And then I can work with that. And I'm really thinking this is going to go... I mean, this one here will go fine. Because it's Garen Golem, it's relatively relaxed. But...
Let us begin.
Oh. What? Weird. That's so weird. It's cool. Every other arena quest that I've ever seen, it's like, oh, you have one monster to hunt. That's the only thing in the arena. But this one comes with a Basarios. That's obnoxious, but it's cool. It's a really cool choice.
Are you ready?
I missed. Yeah, this should be easy if I'm taking that much damage. Yeah, I held it too long so it auto-triggered. Big Cur Thump. I hate the timing on when to activate. Oh, let's go to Rage Slash actually. And I have a different tackle. What? Oh, because I rolled, that's why. That's so much more awkward. I actually think I hate the guard tackle. It might be great, but like, roll into the guard tackle is super annoying. Roll into normal tackle isn't too bad. Ay, what? I thought that was a...
Some humans could learn from
Oh,
you.
that was Rage Slash, yeah.
Take this. Thanks for the support.
Okay, I can sort of see that... I think I can see the purpose of Rage Slash. I hate guard tackle. It's so slow. It just feels it's probably good. Because guard tackle, but it's so slow. I definitely don't... Guard tackle feels really awkward already. Like, I've literally only done 2 hunts with the Greatsword, but guard tackle already feels really awkward to use. Because it's so low. It feels really slow to initiate. Too slow. Like, it doesn't feel good. The tackle, it's quick. To the point. You obviously take a lot of damage from it compared to the guard tackle that actually blocks, but...
Do for now.
Yeah, that's so bad.
It's up to something!
Perfect dodge, actually. I really need to heal. I think I prefer True Charge Slash just for the aesthetic, honestly. Like, it's such a vital part of my image of the Greatsword that I think I really don't like Rage Slash just because it doesn't fit that stylistic, like, hit, flip, and hit again. Like, it's such an important aesthetic component. Yeah, you can't tackle through that. That's good to know.
Be careful!
Of course, it's a fire breath. I should have assumed based on the be careful. That did not look like an attack. It obviously was, but it just looked like it was stumbling around. And the guard tackle with
Use this chance wisely.
it's like, oh wow, that has way more range than I thought.
An excellent
Oh,
opportunity.
I feel sharpened, good. Since I, didn't, I don't have the, guard-based, rampage decorations equipped. So the guarding, I still lose a ton of sharpness from it. Like, I think I could use, like, just from this, I think I could use the Greatsword versus really slow monsters like Garangolm. But I think any, like, actually dangerous
Humans could learn
monsters that have a proper speed. Oh. Very tight turning radius on that attack, huh?
Face my fury!
That worked pretty well. I like that.
It's all over for you!
Please no. I hate this Viserios. He's the bane of my existence.
Let us dance!
I hate lock-on. The lock-on in this game is super
I
obnoxious.
think you've had enough!
I'm gonna continue to focus the face. Visually, that didn't actually hit me. And I'm actually just commenting on how the rock that it picks up doesn't actually
Take this!
take up as much space as it should when it is thrown into the air. I mean, it definitely should hit me. I'm not complaining about the hitbox. I'm complaining about the visual element.
Thanks for the support.
Like, it was obviously gonna hit me.
Brace yourself!
That's gonna roar still. That's such a small roar for how big it looks. What is... okay. I need to figure out what's up with the, I hate the Serios. I need to figure out what's up with the slap attack. It seems to trigger very... oh, of course it went for a roll. Like, I don't know what causes the slap to trigger on an attack.
Brace yourself!
Oh, I tried to tackle, but I think it's too low. Or too slow, not low. That hit somehow. At least I got a hit on Viserios. Yeah, sometimes when is it like that it's interpreting my input as a tap instead of a hold? So it's like I'm tapping Y, and so I get a slap instead of a charge attack? Except for the fact that it seems like the only consistent way to trigger the charge attack is to kind of spam Y, because I don't know the timing on when I can start actually charging the next attack yet. Like, it feels way later than I expected.
It's all over for you!
Whoa, that really launches you. Like the first hit, and then it really launched me up. I didn't expect that.
I'll help myself.
So what's it gonna do now? Is it gonna stop attacking, or is it gonna continue to fight me? Nope, it's gonna keep fighting. That's obnoxious. I got lucky. But like,
Face my fury!
I like that attack. That attack is kind of nice. I missed, obviously. Yeah, no iframes or anything on that, obviously. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't tackle through that, unsurprisingly.
Up to something!
I'm not gonna have time. Oh no. No, I couldn't wirebug into the air.
Lovely easy. Well done.
Yeah, that's such a weird quest. Actually having a secondary monster in the arena while not having to kill it? That's so weird. Accept praise, comma, proud. I don't input correctly. Oh, accept praise and proud, not accept praise proudly. It looks so dumb with the mask. I'll do one more, as I planned. I'll try beaten to the punch. I think this will go really poorly. Because Mizutsune moves around a lot. Zinogre moves a lot. I think it will not go very well. But it'll be a better experience of getting beaten into the dirt, probably.
Let's go. Let us begin.
It'll be a better example of how what I assume like actual monster hunts will be like. It's still significantly under lower tier, so it shouldn't be very hard. And if I was actually good, it would be super easy, I imagine. Because it's just a Zinogre and a Mizutsune. So they should be easy. Like if I was using a switch axe, a charge blade, dual blades. Longsword it might be difficult because I'm not very good at that. But if I was using any weapon that I was actually decent with, it would be, I think, pretty easy. I hate that. I don't understand what triggers that attack instead of a charge. It must be something that I'm pushing. Like, yeah, what?
Any last words?
I don't know what triggers the slap attack. I really need to learn what triggers it, because
Face my fury!
knowing what triggers it would be super important to avoiding triggering it accidentally. Of course it moves, because, I mean, it makes sense that it did. Okay, yep. Should have expected that. Oh no, it feels... I can't imagine this is a good Greatsword mashup. Just because of how much it moves like that. I can't imagine it's a good matchup. Now, I obviously could be wrong, and there could be like, if you know exactly how it moves, you can get like super effective hits in. And if you know exactly when to tackle. It's gonna miss because it's not gonna reach far enough because they got knocked out of the AoE.
This is going to hurt!
And that's decent, but again, I need to roll, I think. Tail whip into tail slam.
Wonderful work, my friend.
I'm gonna go. I mean, like, I think even just this whole bubbly thing where when it gets knocked down, it flies 8 kilometers is enough of a reason that this would be a bad matchup.
I'll show you no mercy!
Yeah, but you can't turn that much until wilds. Once wild releases, you'll be able to turn that much. Ish. Spin. Oh, it didn't go for the tail slam. I'm just gonna commit to this because it's done anyway. I can't. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. The tackle must really reduce damage by like 95%. It must. Because otherwise that hit I got hit by should have done way more damage. Oh, hit the hand somehow. Why'd I hit the hand
Keep attacking!
instead of the head? Like, the first part of the swing hit the head, and then the second missed. That's kind of
Let us move!
funky.
Needs more polish!
Like, I say I imagine it's a bad matchup. I still think people who know how to use the Greatsword really well would still be able to hunt it. Like, it's not an... I imagine there's no matchups in these games where a weapon is unusable. Except for maybe like some specific, like you can't use, I don't know, I'll pierce Lightbowgun very effectively against Izuchis or something. Like, that's more specific. The tackle is weird. It both has more... Was that a heal just from blood, right? That heal's pretty good. If it was. I might have also been hit by a healing bubble. Its head shifted just to the right. Oh, that was rough. I should be dead. Like, any weapon can probably hunt any monster. I just can't imagine this is one of the best matchups. I could be wrong. Like, obviously. I don't know anything. I just...
Are you ready?
Every time that happens, it's sort of... I feel like it supports my hypothesis that it's a bad matchup. Because every time it gets shifted, because it gets staggered and it flies 8 miles away, I'm like, this is a bad matchup for this weapon that needs to charge in place. I just can't imagine it's a good matchup. An ogre, for all I know, could be a good matchup. Like, I can't... The reality is, to me, I imagine anything that moves a lot's probably not an ideal matchup. But also, you can see hundreds of clips online of people hitting true charge slashes on monsters that are charging past and stuff like that. So, who knows? It probably is... It's obviously a matter of if you're good enough, any monster's gonna be, like, pretty... easy is not really the right way to phrase it. Like, just because you're super good at something, it's easy to you, but it's not objectively easy. Sort of what I'm thinking. Like, I imagine if you're good enough at any given weapon, any hunt will be easy. Or at least if you've used that weapon against the monster enough, any hunt with that weapon against that monster is going to be easy. But the process to get to that point is... The longer the process to get to that point, why'd it wake up? The longer it takes to get to that point, I think, is sort of the ultimate, like, judgment, I think, on whether it's easy or not. Oh, I forgot it did that many attacks in base form. I thought it only did, like, 2 base form. Or it does a random amount between 2 and 3. Oops, I was too slow on the tackle. I'm gonna die right here. I'm gonna die right here. Actually, Intrepid Heart could have screwed me there. It didn't, but it left me just below the Moxie line. If I died there, that would have been really funny. Oh, exactly dodged. Oh, too slow. Or too early. It was slow, I was early. But given that the only thing I can control is myself, I was early, as opposed to it was slow, is the more appropriate thing to be saying. What? Oh yeah, it's leaving for some reason. Why did it go that way when it could have gone this way?
I shall use this chance.
Why is that the pathing it follows? Yeah, the tackle, I think, reduces damage by plenty, in my mind, compared to, like, the guard tackle. I think it doesn't seem necessary to choose guard tackle. But maybe it's better for specific hunts. Like, that seems like enough if you have any form of healing. Because if you get 1 true charge slash off, you'll heal, like, easily half your max HP. Too early, again. I don't know if... Okay, that wasn't greedy. It was a little... It was bad. I should have probably stopped at the second charge instead of full charge. But... yeah, I can't tackle through that. Maybe guard tackle could tackle through that. Because it's slower, so maybe it lasts longer. I kind of want to see if I can tackle through... I wanted to see the lightning line. Like the line of lightning bolts, that attack. To see if it can tackle through lightning. It really shouldn't be able to, but I assume if it doesn't paralyze that it probably can. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't paralyze. That it, yep. Bad choice. Oh, lightning, yep, I forgot about that. I really don't understand that slap. It's probably straightforward what triggers it, and I could probably read it in the notes, actually. That hit was a little questionable, given that it was slamming its right paw and I got hit by the left. That was worth cutting it a little short. I think if I did that later, I would have definitely been cancelled out of my attack. Wait, I wouldn't be surprised if Rage Slash is better against certain monsters, like quick monsters. Oh, guard though. This is rage, but... Stop. Okay, I hate that you have to roll out of that, seemingly. I don't want to have to roll out of an attack just to be able to move. Like, if they let me roll... It's meant to, I guess, as like a stamina consumption imposition. Of course it ran away. Like, the need to roll makes you consume stamina, makes you reposition, I assume. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's another way to get out of that, the flash ending, but having to roll is just annoying. It's very tedious, having to roll to get out of it quicker. Oh yeah, the guard works better on that. Oh, somehow I missed. Yeah, I don't like Rage Slash. It actually, I think, if you want to do good damage with it, you have to know, you have to be even better at timing. Ish, I think if I'd triggered that on time, actually, that would have probably worked. I think I would have gotten the hit in. I really don't understand that attack. I don't know what triggers it. I really should actually just check. After this hunt, I need to make sure that I don't forget to check what triggers that attack. What? I pressed the button to charge, but it didn't start charging. I hate that. Oof. If I'd actually hit the tail, it would have maybe been better. Too slow. Yeah, and I got saved by Intrepid Heart. I mean, saved is a relative term. Saved in the sense of not getting knocked down. What? No launch on that one. It launches way too far forward. Like, the fact that if I hit it on one side of its body, or if I hit it on the left, I land on its right is pretty wild.
Some humans could learn from you.
Wonderful. Yeah, no iframes on that.
It's all over for you.
Ish. Somehow that didn't wake it up.
Not quite sharp enough.
I'm not gonna put bombs because I'm lazy. Don't do it, Lunagarin. I might have started too close. This actually I think is fine. I almost missed, but... Actually, I think Monster Hunter Wilds will probably be the best place to have like a greatsword,
Thanks for the support.
Leave this monster to me.
because being able to swap weapons when the monster falls asleep and then you wake it up with a true charge slash is probably decent. Like, it's probably an easy choice. Now the other easy choice, I'm just thinking about that because of, it's hard to miss a true charge slash on a sleeping monster. But the other thing is like, oh, you have a melee weapon and a ranged weapon, that's an option. That I think would make a lot of sense. The only reason I'm thinking about it is because of that greatsword true charge slash big hit. Kind of anticlimactic for the ending, but...
I shall put this to good use.
And that didn't take that long. It was only a Master Rank 4 hunt, so like, it is a pretty low tier. But it was a better test than the first two hunts, I would say. It's definitely a case of practice makes perfect. Like, if you practice enough, you can get the timings down. If you fight monsters enough, you can get enough of an understanding to know when you have an opening based on the timings that you've learned. Like, there's a lot to consider, and I don't think, personally, from a big number, big hit perspective, I think I do prefer sort of the impact of the switch axe over the greatsword. Like, you get the VSD, whatever the default is, like the, oh, what's it called? What, I don't know what it's actually called. It's not an elemental discharge. I think that charge blade. I mean, charge blade too. Like, for me, I think this game, elemental charge blades, when you're hitting like a ice elemental charge blade hitting a Diablos with a SAED for like 6 instances of 400 or 500 damage when not even slightly optimized, gets the same appeal to me. It fulfills the big damage number desire. Whereas Greatsword has that big damage number, and it has bigger numbers, but it's just not quite the... It's just harder to hit compared to Charge Blade and such. Maybe I just make this? I'm doing Lightbowgun next because it's simple. I don't know. I think I want Pierce, and not just Pierce 1, like higher tier Pierce ammo.
I have been wanting to be a blacksmith ever since.
If I can get a rapid fire,
Sam, something of an expert at this point.
like
Don't worry
that's
about your gear.
Pierce 1, 2, 3, auto reload rapid fire, Pierce 1, 6 ammo Pierce 2, 6 ammo Pierce 3. Like, that one seems pretty good. No deviation. High affinity. Well, 15%. Never mind, 25%. Like, I didn't look there earlier. I can't craft it because I would need an Afflicted Fang and a Bury Off Hard Claw. But I don't... Actually, I won't be doing this until... It'll be a few days before I do this. So there'll be time to look into it more. So I won't craft it right now. So I can figure out a better option before I actually craft one and do anything with it. Recover ammo is, I assume, bad for solo, right? I'm making an assumption that might be incorrect. I assume recover ammo is you shoot your friends and not you heal when you shoot the monster. Because if it's lifesteal, it's probably not bad. But I don't know what anything about... Oh, wow. Absolutely no... It's auto reload, right? Moving reload. No moving reload on any of it. That's kind of interesting. It's completely meaningless to me, but... Pierce 2 rapid fire. Doesn't have moving reload, doesn't have single fire auto reload because it doesn't have single fire. The reason I look at this is because I could just make it. It's the easiest one to craft because I have so much... I've hunted so many Shigara Magalas and chaotic Gore Magalos, so I have a lot of Gore Magala. I'm low on sensors, actually. Like, this might be a good option. It has normal 1, normal 2, rapid, pierce 2, which seems useful. Trank is probably not great. Exhaust might be good with rapid fire. Because when I played previously, it really felt... I could make that, actually. That might be the... Because this has rapid 2, normal 2, rapid, pierce 2. This might be the better one to go for. It has the weird affinity, but... When I tried the bowguns earlier, light bowgun felt 100 times better than heavy bowgun because of rapid fire. The rapid fire felt so much better than non-rapid fire. The ammo selection seems better. It must have... Oh no. I mean, this one has better... I mean, it's... I'm assuming above average means above average speed and not above average time. So above average is good compared to average. I don't know. But the chaotic one seems better. The affinity is, I guess, the big difference. The chaotic one has more ammo options. It has more rapid fire. I guess this has rapid spread 2, which is also good. Yeah, I don't know. This one seems better. The only difference being the affinity. The affinity is negative. The minus 20% is not good, but it seems, unless affinity is super valuable, like affinity might be super high value. Like, this is effectively what? I would interpret that as about what, minus 5%? Because it's 50-50 to be one or the other? So it's 5% up, minus 10% down. So it's minus 5% affinity. Which 25% subtracted damage at 5% chance. Well, it's not even that. It's not going to hit negative because my affinity is going to be positive no matter what. Because I have more than 20, but... And 40, like 340 seems like 30 more attack is better to me. I don't know the math. Maybe I'm wrong. But this one seems better to me. So that might be the one that I make. I can't really make that. Rajang Heart. Normal 2, Pierce 2, Spread 2. That seems kind of bad. Maybe it has... Yeah, I mean 350 with 20% affinity. It has severe deviation though. Like I don't... Maybe I undervalue some of this stuff. Oh, now that's a rough recipe. That's a very rough recipe. You need 2 basil juice mantles to even make that. Wow. That's expensive. I do like its niche of having a ton of single fire auto reload. That's cool. It might be awful for all I know, but it's interesting. It's an interesting niche for the weapon tree. That's neat. Sorry. Yawning. I kind of like that one. It must have poison, right? Yeah. It doesn't have any rapid fire, though. Rapid dragon ammo, rapid piercing dragon ammo? I wonder what the niche is. It's not great looking, but it seems like usable. I could craft this with my last crystal. Probably don't want to. Ooh, increases frost buildup. Okay, so you do actually get a benefit on the bowgun. Wait, does Frostcraft apply to bowguns? I assumed it wouldn't. But maybe it does. That's cool. If it does. Normal ammo 2 rapid fire is good. Spread ammo 2 rapid fire I like. Not having pierce is maybe not the best. I don't know. Freeze ammo. I mean, that seems like it could be usable. That would require a bunch of Amatsu grinding. Yeah, 350 minus 20. Ignoring everything else about it. 350 minus 20. This one's 340 minus 20 and plus 10. Like, I think that shows the value of that one a little bit. Assuming this isn't a completely garbage weapon. Guessing there's a quest that I've kind of abandoned. Oh yeah, the Royal Order stuff could be decent. It's very all around, I think. Oh, cool. It's all rapid fire elemental ammo. That's fun. Freeze, sleep, sleep. That seems kind of bad, but it might be better than I give it credit for. Okay, that was cool. They're rampage weapons. An entire mechanic that I never want to interact with. So I'm kind of glad it stopped there. And they didn't try to make master rank rampage stuff. It wouldn't make sense in the story, necessarily, but... yeah. So I might think about those before next time. I'm thinking I probably make the... chaotic gore weapon. I should be able to. I just need to craft this, then craft that. It should be fine. Because it's either that one or this one, I think. Because I can craft them right away. Then in the future I need to... I'll probably have to... When I'm doing the Lightbowgun, I should hunt monsters that can give me the necessary components to make a bow or a heavy bow gun as like a trial method. Oh, I could just make that. Arc shot affinity. No idea what that means. So, does that mean that it only has close range and poison coating?
Everything Master Hammond taught me to good use.
No power coating at all?
Whatever you need.
I'm assuming green means that's the only thing you can use. And the plus means it's even better. So this is basically a close range bow. Pierce, rapid, pierce, spread. The charge shot different. The charge shots not being one type seems distracting, confusing to me. As someone that doesn't know how to use a bow. Like everything being spread seems simpler. Much easier to work with. Yeah, I can make this too. I need more Magala sensors if I craft that other one, but
Let's get you fixed up then, shall we?
heavy bowgun's the real mystery to me. I really don't. In low rank, I really could not understand the purpose of heavy bowgun. It felt objectively inferior to light bowgun because it didn't have rapid fire. Not having rapid fire felt terrible because the rapid fire basically did more damage no matter what. A charge shot never could compete,
Hard stuff.
seemingly,
Nothing I can't
with
forge. Seeing my customers
rapid
smile is
fire.
the main reason
It
I've
just
been
was.
banging away at the smith and
It
stone
felt
for
like
so long.
worse DPS while also being slower in other ways. That's an easy choice. If I can just craft that. That's easy. Okay. I might make that for the heavy bowgun, in which case I don't need to grind anything for it. It might be a bad heavy bowgun. I don't know. But I mean, it has normal ammos, it has pierce, it has shrapnel, clusters, demon, armor ammo. I guess those are buffs. Piercing, fire, water, thunder, ice, and dragon ammo. It all seems decent. But again, I don't understand heavy bowgun. I don't understand any of the ranged weapons. That'll be for the future. Before then, I will probably I'll probably stream a couple times and get... I'm hoping to anomaly 200 by the time... No, not by the next episode. The next episode will be after one stream. And then I record the episode and then another stream. So I won't be 200, probably. I might be mid to high 80s, maybe low 90s at most, is my guess by next time. But then the time after that, I should be in the 200s for anomaly research. And then the next, so it should be about a week and a half, maybe, before I reach anomaly level 220. Maybe a little longer than that. Given that during the week I'm not making anomaly progress. Much anomaly progress. But between now and then I'll have a lot of time to practice these weapons that I'm bad at. And just sort of see how it goes. So, I hope you had a great time. Have a nice day. And bye-bye.